Hey guys, this is Bruce, otherwise known as Navy SLS, and I'm going to bring you a replay that I did and explaining what I did good and what I did bad. So as you can see, I'm playing Zerg. As I said in the last video that I am Zerg, and I did realize that I said a couple of names wrong. Like I said that Reapers were ghosts, which is pretty dumb, and I think I did one or two more. I'm just going to speed it up because in the early stages it's kind of boring. And first thing I did wrong was I forgot to send my Overlord to go scout till like right now, and it was at a minute. So at a minute it probably would have been like right there. So that definitely did not help. Going to expand because I get maxed out on like worker, so I'm at 10-10 supply. Then I go expand, and then this is my normal. Then I get an Overlord, get 3 out, go spawning pool, and then extractor, and yeah, that's pretty much what I do. So it looks like he got gas. Right now he doesn't have anyone in it. Oh, he just put people in there, which is good. Looks like he's adding on cybernetic score, which is what I do when I play Protoss, which is rarely. I rarely play Protoss. I play Terran almost as much as Zerg, but I definitely play Zerg more. I definitely want to queue up both your hatcheries like I did right there. That's always helpful. He queued up one pro and one of his Nexus. And I'm not sure what the pro didn't really scout much because all he saw was my spawning pool, and then I had that. He didn't see that of a queen, so that tells him that that just finished, but at the same time he saw that already. So that didn't really tell him much. So actually, what I wanted to talk about is how I actually defend off this first attack and how I do it. Because this could have been, I could have lost this game if I didn't do what I do, and here soon, because he attacks I think roughly around the 6 and 7 minute mark. So right now he's making a Zealot, Stargate, and a Mothership Core, while I'm making a Queen and 3 drones. So usually I like getting my macro really well before I start making my troops, but if I scout or I see that he's going for a pretty early attack, I'll start building quite a bit, and my my macro will suffer. But that's usually, I like never 6 pool because I think that's pretty gay. But so yeah, actually I have to go to the bathroom right now, so sorry guys. Yeah. Alright, so starting my creep spread, which I did pretty bad in my creep spread this game. Usually by the like 15-minute mark, half the map is covered by like creep, because I'm pretty good at my creep spread because I love getting map vision. I crave that quite a bit. As you can see, there's a pretty early attack. 2 Zealots, 2 Stalkers, and a Mothership Core, and I have no units out right now. So I am completely unprepared for this, but I pull it off. Here's another fault I did, was I actually have nobody in gas, which is a bad mistake. If you make an extractor or an assemblator or a refinery, you want to have troops in there, or else it's a big waste of money. Over here, I got 3 in here. I have almost perfect saturation, because 16 is pretty good saturation. I actually saw that they had units there, so that's why I made a couple Zerglings. I have to back up this queen because I definitely do not want that to die. Oh wait, wrong queen. I didn't actually tell they were attacking until like this point when I surrounded that. Then so then at this point I'm bringing down my queen because he has the Mothership Core, and I can't take that down with anything else. So I take 2 queens to help defend. Take out the Mothership Core, and I distract the Stalkers with the Zerglings. So only one of my queens would have got taken out instead of all of them. The time warp by his part was actually pretty well. So yeah, so let's go see what's going back at his own base. A really bad thing. If you have a Nexus, you want to transfer people down. If you take expansion as early as I do, you don't really need to transfer people down because you only have around like 8 guys, so it's not really worth it. But when you have 22 workers and 3 and 3 on each one, just transfer people down, because 16 is the best saturation you can get, and 22 is really close to getting your max, like, money you can get. But at the same time, it's not worth it. And at this point, he has 2 void rays. I scout that, and I'm like, okay, well, I won't be able to take that out with just 2 queens. I won't. So I make a quick decision, and that decision was to go and counterattack. Alright, so I go in a counterattack at the second, which forces him to leave unless he wanted to go for a base race, which he definitely did not want to do, since I had a lot more units, which could shred up his base a whole lot faster. So because of that, I'm going to surround that, and I pretty much just saved my base. I should have moved my spore crawler up. I just got my hydralisk down. Should have gotten that. One thing I was on top of the entire game was getting my upgrades, and that is really important. So yeah, over here, this counterattack, I shouldn't have followed through. I should have just followed back, because my hydralisk are just getting made, so by the time he would have reached there, it would have been done. But I went ahead anyway, which I still did pretty good, because I was able to kill off all these probes. But all these, oh my goodness, that's just sad to see that all those roaches just died like that. But then I'd go in here to try to kill more probes, and I misclicked, and went to go for the stalker, which is bad. So yeah, but my creep spread, like I said, could have been better. Like right now, it should have been like up there, and like halfway through that. But right now, I have that. Yeah. So, do I have 3 people in that yet? Yeah. That is good. And let's check this out. Alright, so now he has 19 out of 24. 1 there, 3 there. Still, put 2 into there, and you have max saturation there. But still, I would still transfer people down. At this point, he has 3, 4, 5. 5 void rays and a stalker. And I have... let's see, what do I have? I have 8 hydralisk. So 8 hydralisk is quite a bit, but 8 hydralisk with 1/1 upgrade is not going to beat 5 void rays, especially with prism alignment not used. So he probably should have engaged me right here, which actually I think he did. But with the spore crawler, that helps out quite a bit. And he kind of cowards out, which I still think he could have done that. Or he could have taken those, went around, and harassed me. But apparently that guy wasn't thinking about the option. He was only going for the kill. Which, because he did that, that allowed me to see that he's continuing air production. So I just went 12 more hydralisks. Because if we look at what I saw, I have no idea. Like here, I'm going to go to here. I don't have no idea that he would ever switch to Colossus tech, which is really good against hydralisk, because there's nothing here that would show that. There's not a robotics bay, or whatever that thing to make Colossus is. Have robotics. That's a robotics bay. So yeah, and robotics facility. And what has he scouted? He scouted a hatchery, 1 gas. Last time he scouted my front base was when I just was getting the spawning pool, so that's quite a bit, quite a long time ago. He should have scouted quite a bit more. Start moving out with my hydralisk. Here soon, my hydralisk muscular augments will finish, which will allow my hydralisk to move faster off creep. Like I said, looks like he was going in for harass, but again, he should have just went for it. Actually, he literally should have just went in here and attacked, but instead he cowered out again after he saw my stuff and flew back, which was pretty dumb. He should have attacked me there. But right now I'm just going, making another hatchery right here, getting my infestation pit so I can get lair or hive. Muscular augments just got done, so now they're going to be moving a lot faster. And he just got this, so it looks like he was going to go for Colossus tech if I weren't to attack up here soon. And once I saw that he was getting Classic Tech, I started getting Corruptors, which you'll see later. I'll throw down 2 Spires. I think it's 2 Spires. I might have thrown down 1. I don't quite remember, because this is quite a while ago. But yeah, so I started attacking this Nexus. There's really no need for retreat, because I don't think I would have lost this, because I didn't actually see that the Colossus was coming out. Because without the Colossus, he loses all this. Kill off all his probes. He only has this one little base right here. And because he did not transfer units, or his probes down there like he should have, he's not going to have any probes left, which is bad. Like I said, if he would have had that, he probably would have had like 5 probes here, at least mining. That's better than 0. I have a couple roaches, and the reason I chose roaches was just because I wanted to get a quick unit out just in case he were to attack me. And Colossus aren't the best against roaches, but they're definitely not the worst. So that's why I got that. I made 23 drones just to hugely increase my production right here. So now I have 23 drones there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna expand right here, but by the time I expand there, the game will be over. Yeah, I think I got my 3-3. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go to my upgrades. Nope, actually I haven't gotten it yet. Here soon I'll be getting that, I suppose. Here I go. I dropped down my Spire. And again, 1 Void Ray, 1 Colossus, and a Stalker. One of 3 units that are actually pretty good. I like Stalkers, they're pretty nice. Roaches counter Stalkers. They're halfway decent against Colossus, and are bad against Void Ray since they can't shoot air. But that doesn't really matter because I have something that can shoot air now. Got more roaches, and I just got Hive, and I go for 3-3 right away, and I just got my Spire, so I'm gonna start making Corruptors. Like, if he had any chance to win, he should have attacked a while ago. This guy honestly should have won this. He just cowered out way too many times. So let's see. This was a pretty bad mistake. 2 of them. That is really bad. Again, all these buildings are pretty much useless since he has barely an economy. 7 probes compared to 14 right here, which is oversaturation, which isn't good. Compared to another 12 and another 15. That is not good. You always want to make sure that your production line is pretty safe, which I lacked that. He could have destroyed all my drones so many times if I wasn't paying attention. But then again, he kept cowering out. He could have killed all my drones right here. He could have circled around and killed him again over there. For the first one, he could have using the mothership. He could have flew it over there and tried killing my drones over here. He could have done lots of harassment this game. But every single time I went for a counterattack or went for an attack, he would stop. And if he would have attacked me, maybe I would have went back to try to save it. So that was pretty bad by him. He should have thought about that. So I actually kind of missed my larva injects right here, which was, well, I was just looking to end the game because I knew it was over at this point. And my 3-3 is going. I got 13 Mutalisk. Is why not? He tries running his drones away, and that's not really gonna work out for him. He doesn't have enough to build a Nexus either, so either way he's... Oh wait, I guess he did have a Nexus right here. I didn't see. But yeah, he just says GG because 2 Void Rays, Colossus, and a Stalker. But one more thing before I actually leave, which was actually pretty dumb of him. Why would you, if you're going to get Colossus tech, why would you continue Void Ray production if you're starting to commit to Colossus? But if you're starting to commit to Colossus, don't build 1 Colossus and stop, because that means what you just built there was worthless. 1 unit, that'd be like me as Zerg getting the spawning pool, which is actually pretty essential for all the buildings. Here I'll do some me getting the Spire and building like 2 Mutalisks and harassing with them, and as soon as they die, I go back to, I don't know, roaches. And I absolutely don't use them anymore. It's a waste. You don't need the building. If that's all you're going to do, you don't need it. If he were to do 2 Colossus, then that's worth it, because he already got his money back for the Stargate. Building 5, actually I think he built more than 5 Void Rays, which means he committed to that. So once he started committing to Colossus, he should have committed to Colossus. But there you go. That's the end of the game. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you learned something. Peace out.